I get a lot of influencers following me these days, but this one event that happened literally today is making me go all in. I wouldn't say all in, but going super hard on YouTube in 2024 because I don't want to introduce more complexity into growing my business and achieving my goals. However, this one thing happened and it kind of opened my eyes. So I'm not going to name names, but a certain influencer followed me on Instagram the other day, or literally last night. And I woke up to it and I was like, oh, damn, I like his content. He does cool stuff. I'll hit him up. I'll send him a message. I thank the guy, the usual, or I say the usual in the messages like, hey, dude, thanks for the follow. And of course, I like his content. I'm glad that you found my content useful as well. And he just told me that I did not watch your content on Instagram. I found you on YouTube, bro. Loved your last video. And that got me thinking, am I playing the wrong game? My plan for 2025 is actually a lot simpler than just growing an audience. Like, I don't need to grow an audience anymore. I need to focus down on increasing the value of my audience, right? I have about 89,500 followers on Instagram, but right now it's not fully, I'm not using its full potential. So that's the goal for 2025. Get to full potential of my audience, meaning that, I want to make as much money per follower, right? So at least $1 per follower. Let's put it like that. Let's make that the goal. So $1 per follower. However, this event that happened is making me, that's what kind of started this entire thinking process. Like, I should probably put out more raw videos like this where I'm just kind of in the park, going outside, getting these ideas out here, sharing it to you. And maybe it's a sign for you to also kind of start going hard on YouTube. I'm not saying go all in, because all in, I have a big distinction between go hard and go all in. So maybe all in for you means just going hard. I don't know. But long story short, I'm going to put out more YouTube videos. Like I said, chill like this, spending more time, I guess, outside because for multiple reasons. Being locked in your studio, trying to create content, trying to come up with ideas, it's hard, right? Whenever there's a saying, motion creates emotion. So whenever you're moving, whenever you're outside of your typical surrounding, that's when the best ideas come to you. Whenever I'm inside, I'm in closed space and I'm trying to brainstorm stuff, it doesn't click all the time. It doesn't really work that well for one simple reason. There's no motion, right? You're consuming most of the time when you're in that environment, you're stuck for ideas, you're looking for inspiration. And then on top of that, the ideas are not that good that you come up with. So you kind of maybe go out and steal like an artist because you're stuck, right? And that's fine, right? You want to get some attention or as much as you can attention, but make sure that it's the right attention because anybody can go viral by being a clown online, right? So where am I going with this? I actually have no idea where I'm going with this, but the point is YouTube is potent. I have no idea what I'm doing on YouTube, but it's getting me views. It's growing my channel. It's going pretty well, surprisingly. I only posted one video, or maybe this is going to be the third video because I have another video in production. YouTube is potent. Let's just put it at that. YouTube is potent. But the fact is that that person had to follow me on Instagram to DM me, right? Or follow me on Instagram to build that connection, to network. So Instagram is still the number one tool for building a community, for building connections, for building the network, for making offers, driving people into your ecosystem and selling your ideas. YouTube helps with that, apparently, but Instagram is where the magic really happens because that's where you can interact with people. That's where you can send DMs, right? That's where you can post stories. That's where the most interaction happens versus a lot of I would say not interaction, but a lot of consumption can happen on YouTube. I don't really know the stats on my videos, but from what I understand, a lot of consumption happens on YouTube because again, on Instagram, I keep talking about this. People don't really go there to be educated. They're in the wrong mindset. They're not in the mindset of, oh, I have a problem, I need to solve it. On YouTube, people search for stuff. Sometimes YouTube algorithm is really good, apparently, can recommend the right videos. So I believe that one view or 100 views on YouTube is worth 10 times as much or even 100 times as much as Instagram. So for this year, again, gonna go hard on Instagram, and gonna go hard on YouTube. In the end, I do believe that it's all about creating the right content for the right person, not about trying to go viral, get as many views as you can. I do think that YouTube by itself is pretty potent. Instagram by itself is pretty potent. But if you combine both of them, that's where the real magic happens. And that's what I'm looking for in 2025. I don't need to grow my audience anymore. I need to make it more efficient, to increase the value of the audience, increase the dollar amount per follower, let's put it like that. And that's the plan. And I'm going to stick to it while still creating long form videos on YouTube that drive people that have a bigger or more intent in the right mindset to my Instagram. And that seems to be the case right now with this big influencer. And I don't know how many people actually come from YouTube right at the moment. Therefore, I'm quite interested to see where this will go. One thing that I will not do is I will not create fancy, super cool edits on YouTube that increase their retention or whatever, because first of all, for me, it's not a proven method yet to acquire clients or grow my audience. It's only like in the testing phase, I'd say. But also, I already do this on Instagram, so I want to be more raw and authentic, where I don't need to be very intentional with every second, right? On short form content, you need to be super intentional with what you say and fast paced, capture attention, deliver the insight, make people buy into your ideas within 45 to 60 seconds, which is hard to do. So you have to be very, very tactical, let's put it like that. Whereas in YouTube, people want authenticity. They don't want all of that scripted stuff. You know, if you want to be more entertained, you're probably going to go watch someone like Tyler Oliveira, I believe that's how you pronounce it, where he covers interesting stuff. But if you want to learn some cool insights and get better results within your business or get better results as a creator, you're probably going to watch something like this. I feel like this video was a bit all over the place, so I'm just going to stop it here. And if you want my help building your audience or increasing the value of your audience in 2025, you can apply for the High Status Creator waitlist down below, and I will let you know when we are open if you are a right fit.